Hello, my name is Design Ghost and welcome to another episode of our design series where we learn everything design. If you are new here and you've not subscribed to our channel yet, kindly subscribe to our channel and remember to put us on post notifications so that you do not miss any amazing content we post over here. If you find this video also helpful, kindly share to others for others to also benefit. Today, we are going to learn about how to use Photoshop to design a church service program in just some few minutes. So stay with me as we delve into how to create this church flyer as soon as possible. Okay, so over here are the colors that we are going to use, so you can pause the video and take these colors if you want to follow along. And below here are the two images. They are the resources that we are going to use in designing this amazing flyer. If you want to download these resources, in the description is a link to our Telegram page where we post every link to any resources that we use in our videos, so you can get to download them for free. Okay, so first of all, the artboard or the canvas that we are working in currently is a 5x6 inches with a 300 resolution. So if you want to follow along, you can equally pick up the size. So let's take them out and bring in our images. And so these are the images that we are going to use. So we are going to add a background to our work. So we add up a layer, we bring it beneath, we bring out our colors. We'll pick the second one, G for the bucket 2, and we apply. Then we'll bring in our first background. Zoom. And we want only the upper section of it. We don't want the right hands, we don't want the lower section, so we are going to use the eraser tool to clean those parts. Clean out those parts. So big. Clean this part as well. Okay. And then we are going to use a color lookup for it. So we are going to images, adjustment, color lookup. Start from the bottom. Okay, let's bring it a bit closer and then repeat the process so that we can see what's going on. Color lookup. Wait, okay. So first of all, let's merge these layers into one group, and now let's apply our lookup. Okay, so color lookup. Let's take it to the right so that we can see what's going on, and then we use the arrow keys, the up, to move it upwards. We'll see what's happening. Okay. And then let's bring in our second image. I'm going to bring in our second image. Let's increase the size. Okay. Let's merge these. Sorry. Group first so that we can have layers that if we want to edit, we can still edit them. So that will merge by holding Ctrl Alt E. So we select our second layer, that is the second image. The same process, adjustment, color overlay. Let's see what happens. Okay, and then let's change the layer type. Let's see what we are going to get. We are looking for something like soft light or screen. Soft light, screen. Okay, so we don't want the edges to show, so we are going to use the eraser tool to clean the edges. Clean it up. So we add up a layer. We are going to add a bit of red to it. So using the brush tool. On the side. Let's merge these two. Group the layers beneath. Soft light, screen. Okay, so soft light. Okay, so let's do this. Make a layer out of it. Deactivate this, and let's take this to the camera raw. Let's add a bit of settings to it. Bright. Let's duplicate that. Let's go back to color looks up, the adjustment. Let's try to add some changes to it. Let's see the options that we've got. I think this is okay. Let's clean the base of it. Eraser tool. Let's decrease the fill a bit. Another merge. Let's bring up a layer. This time around we are taking yellow. The brush tool. Let's decrease it a bit. Add another layer. Choose the base color and the darker shade of it. Brush tool. And now we have our background ready. So we are going to add up our text. So our main theme is Kingdom Discoveries. So let me group all these and call it background. On top of it, we are going to write Kingdom Discoveries. Going to use a white color. And then we are going to use one of the fonts that I like using called the Chrome Slab. The Chrome Slab has its own special effect without doing so much, and that is why I like using it a lot. So Kingdom, Discoveries, and you can see it's giving us another effect here also. So select, the theme is ready. So we are going to write something like theme of the year. but this time around we are using a font that is much visible, Poppins. Going to decrease it. Increase the words, the letter spacing a bit, not too much. Let's add up some line, just being creative. It's too thick, so let's reduce it. Rasterize the line. Selection tool, and you are going to cut part of it. Deselect, and our theme of the year is ready. So we are going to add some words and our church service programs to it. So stay with me as I add them. You can add worship with us, both online and in person. Yeah, using Poppins, but medium, 0. We're going to align center. Let's add up a rectangle. And with the rectangle, we are going to choose our second color. So let's bring our color in. That's our second color. Take it out. We rasterize that. Select the pen tool. Make sure it's on path. Then let's cut. Select, and here you can write your church service date and time over here. So I'm going to put in a default text for the sake of time. I'm going to select the background color, 6, left, 7. Let's decrease it. So you can put in your church details over here. Beneath it, you can write for more information. Let's duplicate this particular text. For more info, contact, you can add your number to it, or your church number. If your church has a slogan, you can add up the slogan. So with that too, we are going to put in a default text beneath there. I'm making it white. Sorry. Light. Letter spacing. And now the church name and the slogan, the church name. So we are going to add a rounded rectangle. We're going to give it a black background. Let's take off the stroke, black background. Let's increase the roundness. Let's decrease the opacity. And over there we can add our church name. So let's give it a default name. We add a layer, the text to click and drag, center, letter spacing of 0, and that can serve as the church name. And that's it. We've finally been able to create a simple and a very nice theme of the year church flyer for your church. So you can follow along with the colors, the canvas size and all that to create something like this, or even better for your church. And this brings us to the end of today's episode of our design series, where we learn everything design. If this design was helpful to you, kindly share for others to benefit. And if you are here and you're still not subscribed to this channel, kindly do us a favor by subscribing to the channel and putting us on post notifications so that you do not miss any amazing content we post right here. Once again, my name is Design Goals, and see you in the next episode. Bye.